So for convenience, I will first, the page that I've created here, I will rename this page. I call it my left cabin wall view. And I will also save this as a sheet template for later use. My left cabin wall view. And now we go ahead and we will automate this part so that this part behaves correct in terms of width and height of the related component. To do so, we go to the related component, and then we go under CAD models. We have to pick the CAD model, and then we can say assign. And this is our SolidWorks part, and what we want to do is we want to assign a mapping, and we want to add a mapping. In the SolidWorks part, we have actually two parameters we want to drive. There is a D2 parameter and a D1 parameter, which is the width and the height of this profile. And to do so, we pick the source value, which is the car height, and we can choose a profile group parameter, and this is the car height 2500. And we assign the car height to the D2 parameter. And here we will find the D2 parameter. It's a D2 parameter at sketch number 1. And then we also add a new assignment, which is the panel width. And the panel width is here the dx value, which is parameter 0. And we assign this to the D1 parameter, which is the width. What we can do next is we can run SolidWorks. So let me bring SolidWorks in the foreground here a little bit, just that we can better understand what's happening. I have to rearrange that a little bit, and I can click here, run all automations. And what happens now is that SolidWorks opens the related CAD model, assigns the two parameters. A lot of is happening here in the background in SolidWorks, and it saves this file. It updates the configurations, saves the file, and loads the file into Lift Designer. And what we see now here in Lift Designer is that the file, that the CAD model now has the correct dimensions. If we look this in LOD 500, where we see the manufacturing model only, then we see we have now a proper CAD model placed. Let us try that just by changing some dimensions. So imagine we change the height to 2300, and let's say we want to change the standard wall here to 420, or let's choose 250. Then we get more parts, and our part is much too big here. But we can run all automations again, and this will now update the corresponding part accordingly. And here we are. We can now see that this part has the correct dimensions.